All right, we are live. My name is Eric F. King, and today I have Roksana Zaya here. We are going to talk about speaker mastery. All right, you're going to love this because I have an expert here today. So, Roxana, you can start off, maybe introduce yourself, and let's kick it off.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. Eric, you are just a phenomenal human being, so full of knowledge and very generous with your knowledge and your time and your expertise. Um, so, I have a little superpower, a little secret sauce up my sleeve. I have been speaking and performing for over 25 years, and I created a program called Speaker Mastery, and the Speak Method is my proprietary framework. And so with this, I'm able to transform people not just into a storyteller or a speaker, but to deliver epic performances that really engage the audience, that have people convert into sales and captivate by story, showing and being your story and immersing the audience into it. It's so much fun.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's great to hear. I follow you, so I know a lot about what you do. And I know today we're going to keep it short. I believe we're going to talk about my stage, and because you're going to be speaking on my stage. Yes, I can't wait to introduce
Oh,
you.
so
Yes,
exciting.
yes. And then we'll talk about what you're doing this Saturday. So it's something very special, right? Something very
Yes.
special. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Eric F. King, and I run studiospeaking.com. So basically, it's a 2 day event for speakers, coaches, and authors to be able to gain credibility and visibility with their offers, right? To give people information about what they do. People speak about mindset, personal development, what different areas. But Roxana will be speaking about public speaking, which is incredible, right? And I know a good public speaker when I see one. Okay, but I've been doing this for a long time. So yeah, did you want to ask me a few questions and we go back and forth?
Yeah, I'm so excited to be a part of that experience coming out there to North Carolina and being in your studio and uh, paint the picture for me. What's it like to be on a stage with hundreds of cameras and video everywhere in front of you? It sounds like very exciting.
Yes, it's actually very exhilarating. For those of you that haven't been to my site, definitely want to check it out, studiospeaking.com. But when you're in the studio, it's a different feeling than just being in front of a crowd, right?
Right.
Like you said, there's the lights, the cameras, and everything, and you're in front of this large Zoom. So everybody, instead of seeing them in a small face, their face is huge, right? Right. So and it's just you realize that you have up leveled your game when you're in the studio. Yeah, you're in the studio, and people. I mean, almost everybody that goes there tells me, they had this such a great experience. It's different, and I always tell people one of the things I teach in coaching is you want to separate yourself from the masses, right? You want to do what most people won't do.
Yeah.
And it started for me when I went to an Anthony Robbins event once, and I saw, him putting speakers on stage, and I'm like, wow, this is what I want to do. But unfortunately, Anthony Robbins doesn't take everybody that wants to do that. So I'm like, okay, Tony, I found my own stage. So yeah, yeah.
Make
So
your own stage. That's what I tell all my clients. You want to get on more stages, make your own stages. And I actually help with my students and my clients to create their own stages with event planning.
absolutely, 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 awesome. So yeah, so on my stage, basically, what I do is I record you, right? So when you're done, you have the footage of you speaking to an international group, right?
Right.
In front of this stage. You have the pictures. We do a photo shoot, right? So you have the pictures that you can use for your master classes, for your books, for
Right.
anything that you want, and it puts you in a different light than most people. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the great things about speaking on my stage.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Um, Folks, I feel like I've known Eric for so long. We've been virtual buddies, and I can't wait to actually hug you and shake your hand and just see you face to face. Because when I'm around people, there's a different sense of energy, right?
Yes.
In fact, I love teaching my speaker mastery in person for that reason, because you get to really experience people at their human level, right? Not this one-dimensional
Yes.
level. But
Yes.
you are just so gracious with your time, your energy, and your resources, and I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you for having me.
No problem. No problem. Now, before we go, I want to find out if you can just tell everybody a little bit, just give them a little taste of what you do, how you help people, and then let's talk about the event that you have coming up.
Well, if there's any sports enthusiasts in here, you might understand what watching the play or running the play means, right? So that means two different things, and depending on what industry you're in. One, it might be run the play literally in person over and over and over again until you nail it, right? Like taking shots over and over in the basket. Another way it means is to watch video and play back and see what we see. So something I do differently in my training and coaching is I do those two things. Like, I'm a performer. I do competitive dancing, and I've always been in theater and dance and speaking on stage for decades, that I've perfected this experience. So I'm not just telling you how to be a better speaker. You're literally going to get out of your chair. You're going to be standing up, if it's virtual or if it's in person, and feeling it, immersing yourself into the transformation and the change. And the other thing is, most people tell me that in 5 minutes, everything changes for them. It's
Wow.
fast.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. And so on Saturday, I know you're doing a special event. Can you give them some things that, they'll get away from they'll come away with when they come to your event on Saturday?
Well, first of all, you're going to learn. First of all, my event is this Saturday, you guys. So if anybody wants to come, let me know. Let Eric know. We'll get you in. And it's only 4 hours. It's Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it is virtual. Normally, I host them in person. So this one is virtual. You can expect to walk away with the full knowledge of the Speak system and how to implement that in your own speaking style, and really learn the tools that allows conversions from stage. And stage doesn't mean a platform. It means wherever you stand. You know the phrase, home is where the heart is? Well, stage, in my experience, is wherever you stand, wherever you are sharing a message, be it a coffee shop, be it your studio at Studio Speaking, right? Or be it an actual platform stage. So wherever you're sharing your message. And that's learning how to convert and sell and command attention from the audience. This is a game changing skill that most people focus on the words on their script and
Yes.
not how they're actually showing up.
Yes.
So we work on that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And one of the reasons why I follow you and I've learned from you is because you talk about not just speaking but converting, right? I've been coaching people on sales for like 20 years, and what I tell people is the two most important skills you can ever have in business and in life is number one, speaking and selling, right? You got to do both, right? You got to do both. So if you're out there saying, "Well, I'm a little shy," well, you need to come out. You need to get over that because
Faster,
because hey, because you need to be in front of people, right? So I'm excited for what you're doing this Saturday to help people. By the way, most of you may see this on replay, so just look in the notes or in the chat or whatever. You'll find the link, right? And I want you all to come there. Don't just show up, right? But to be intentional, to come there to
right,
learn, right? To take notes and to implement,
right.
because as everybody knows, I don't put everybody on my stage. I'm very picky. And when I saw Roksana and I've seen her work, what she does, and all the testimonials and all the people she's helped, I said, I have to partner with her. We have to help people together. We have to help
Thank
people.
you. Thank you. And I want to speak to something before we wrap up. Something you said about where we have to speak and we have to sell. Well, guess what? Everybody's already speaking and everybody's already selling. Because think about it, you got to enroll your spouse to take the trash out or your kids to clean the room. Like, you're already selling and you're already speaking. Or you want to get a discount on a car and you go to the car lot and you're already negotiating, selling, and converting and getting results. So I work with beginners and advanced speakers alike because it's already in them. Now we just transform how you show up.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I endorse you 1,000%. And again, folks, make sure you attend. Make sure you share this with at least 3 people. Share this video. Put just hashtag what is it? Replay, because you're not live. Hashtag replay, right?
Yeah.
And then show up on Saturday to get the nuggets. All right. And then after that, I'm going to introduce her on my stage, and we'll tell you that later.
Exactly. Come and get the skills and then go to Speaking Studio so you can show up for the world.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to get going. Appreciate all of you, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.